flight. Are we early? We're not early? I wanted to show you one thing here. Notice that in this bedroom, I like them. What do you guys think? Welcome back to my channel, guys. As promised, I'm at the airport and we are going to Paris, we're going to Milan, and we're going to New York. This is going to be a whirlwind of a trip. I'm already tired and the journey hasn't even begun. Do you guys ever feel that way? I have to share my airport outfit with you because it's so good and I'm so proud of myself for figuring out my airport outfit, which usually I don't. Uh-oh, someone's looking for me, guys. Someone over there in the distance is giving me dirty looks. Already you're giving me dirty looks?
Come on, I'm waiting for you, trying to find you.
Right here. This time they're not lost. Thank you. Our final destination is Paris. Okay guys, I want to show you my airport outfit, more importantly. This is an outfit that I will link for everyone because I think it's the best airport long flight situation. It's got a little turtleneck. Devin's shaking his head. He's like, and this is the back. So I get to pretend like I'm in PJs, but they're warm. They're from Couche. So Couche. No, it's not Couche. It's just Couche. Okay, and now we're gonna go into the airport lounge to get ready for the flight. Are we early? We're not early? Okay, we're in duty free officially. This is Hermes. This is where I bought last summer my albino orans. Devin's gonna kill me, so I don't think I can go in. He wants to go to the lounge. I'm not gonna buy anything at duty free because it's gonna be a lot less expensive in France. So if we're gonna buy anything, it's gonna be in Europe. This is your only chance to take advantage of duty free, especially with all the taxes going, all the tariffs going up. So this is going to be a much better idea. So let's wait till we get to France. Right, honey? I should wait to get to France to go to Hermes? Yeah. Sure. Okay. Be careful who he's dealing with. Was it recording?
Yeah, it is recording. What happened here?
I just want you to know who you're dealing with, okay?
Okay.
Got a lot of moves. These moves are deadly. Where is the lounge? We have now been walking in circles. First of all, the guy said 5th floor. This is the 4th floor. Oh, hallelujah. We finally figured out where the Air France lounge is, and we forget every time. And this is 100% your fault. It's your fault.
Okay.
I said, let's go to the Centurion lounge.
Okay, listen, we're 5 minutes into the trip, and I don't really want to argue with you.
Okay, baby.
It's all my fault. You're right.
No,
You're
I
right.
just,
No.
I just want to say,
Right. You are right.
had we listened to me, we would have been at the Centurion lounge 20 minutes ago.
Not 20.
20 minutes ago.
40 minutes. 2 hours, 2 days, 3 days.
All right, guys, we made it to Copenhagen. It was a 10.5-hour flight. It was smooth as silk. I slept the entire time. It literally felt like it was 1 hour. Anyway, I dropped Devin off at the lounge and I thought I would take you guys around to duty free, but like the good kind. Okay, this is the perfume I've been wearing lately, and I am obsessed. Every time I wear it, people stop me and they're like, what are you wearing? And this is it, Delina. I'm gonna spray some on myself right now because that is what you do in duty free. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. This is by Marley. I wonder how much it is here because it was a small fortune in the US. And I don't see a price tag, so I'm gonna check that out. But if you guys are looking for a perfume, Veer no more. This is like the best. It's $1,099. Okay, so it's about $158. It's a Danish krona. And for what size? We are looking at 30 milliliters. That is definitely less than the US. But since we're going to Paris, maybe it'll be less there. All right, let's see what else we can find. I'm seeing so many beautiful perfumes. Oh Lordy. I'd have to test all of these, get a headache, and then get confused. That's what happens to me in these places. I want to look at the sunglasses because I have a sunglass obsession, and I see some that are cute. Let's see. These are ultra cute and different, at least. Let's see what else I can find. These are Jimmy Choo. They also have new arrivals. Unlike the US duty free, this duty free is literally the newest. These are the new Gucci's. Can you guys see that? They are cute, and they're like two-tone. On the side, they have a little bit of cream. They feel really nice on. Okay, let me tell you what these are. These are 2,800 krona, and that would make it, well, if the 1,000 is 158, and this is almost 3,000, just multiply it by 3. Okay, what else? Right now, Miu Miu's are the hottest glasses. Everybody wants them. This one's 2,500 krona, so that would be about 450-ish. I feel like smaller glasses are in these days. Have you guys noticed? It seems like smaller, but I like bigger because I want more protection. And I think it looks better on me. All right, let's look at these aviators. And then we're gonna go look at something super interesting. Okay, these are, I should tell you what they are in case you're interested. And I have no idea what they are. These are cute. Okay. If you guys are interested in these, I might as well tell you what these are. Miu Miu. And the number is 5MU11W. Can you see that? So those are those. They also come in black. Very cute. That would be a yes on those. Look at these. Let's see what's happening at... Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you so much.
How can I help you today?
Just looking right now.
Of course, please.
I wanted to try these, yes?
Of course.
Thank you. These are nice.
Yes.
Oh, these are very nice. Guys, what do you think about these? Is this the new one? How much are these?
Which country do you live, madam?
I live in the US.
US?
Yes.
My dream country.
Is it your dream country?
Yes.
Europe is my dream country.
Can we
Not
switch?
country, world.
No, because my family lives there.
Oh, this is adorable too.
Yes. And then
I love this beach bag. Oh, I love the elephant. I've always liked.
The elephant is my favorite. Yes.
Very cute. How much is the elephant?
The sunglasses is this price.
$398.
And
Okay.
then you get the tax, madam, and then will be this price.
$344.
But as much as you spend more, you get more tax back.
Oh, I see. This is cute too.
That one you can adjust the strap a little bit longer, madam. So
Yeah,
you can.
I have this one. I love it.
What color?
The same,
The same?
but
You
in the
have a very
smaller
good
size.
size.
Thank
Oh,
you.
It's there, madam.
There it is. But
There
mine
it is.
doesn't have the chain.
This one, it doesn't come with the chain. We just added to give some idea to our client.
Oh,
That you can add.
you can add the chain.
Yes, of course, madam. You can add whatever you want. We have a sporty strap also here. You can.
That's cute. So you can buy the chain separately?
Yes, exactly,
I
madam.
might do that. I like that. Very nice.
So the elephant, madam, is 1,300, and then you get the tax back. Will be 1,100.
That's not bad. It's
Yes.
more in the US. These are great too.
Yeah, because
Do you have them without the mirror?
no, madam.
I loved those initial glasses. Those were a good one. Do not look at my tired airport face, but nothing's gonna stop me. All right, I'm gonna go to gate A9 or I will miss my flight. Oh my God, I had to show you guys this. This is just what happens at the airport. Okay, are we noticing what's happening here? Holy moly. I would be 10,000 pounds if I lived in Europe because I would be eating desserts every day. Every day. Guys, we finally made it to Paris. This lovely gentleman picked us up and we are going to our hotel. Thanks to, by the way, the best travel agent ever. For those of you who want a travel agent that is going to help you save money, I'm not joking, and book you the flights and find you the hotels and do all the reservations for you and be on top of it, I'm going to link her in the description section because it's so nice to have everything absolutely organized. And in fact, everything's organized on an app, not sponsored. It's called Travify. And so all my entire itinerary for this trip, which is hefty, is on this travel app. Here is the app. It's called Travify. And so what she does is everything is included as to where I'm going to be, where I'm sleeping, where I'm eating, and all of my meetings from now until I return. So it's really, really useful. I'm not going to click because then everyone will see where I am. Although by the time you see this, I'll be long gone. But essentially it has everything here. Our flight details, etc., etc. Okay guys, we made it to our hotel and it's none other than Hotel Valzac, which I've never stayed at before. It is a relais and chateau. Relais and chateau means the food is going to be exquisite. They have very strict food requirements and I am very thrilled to be here. We're only here for 2 nights because then we leave for Milan and then we come back to Paris where we're staying at a different hotel. Check out the spa. I said it was new. And the reason we haven't been here is that it's a brand new hotel. Maybe it was redone, but it is brand new. And it is spectacular. And guess what, guys? It has the art décoratif vibes, which you guys know is my absolute favorite. So we are going to dissect this hotel. Let's talk about the design of this hotel. First of all, we've got the Harlequin pattern, but it's in rosso levanto and looks like some kind of travertine. And this is what I'm actually doing in our current project. So I guess Nina and Paris align. This is the woodwork. Beautiful, and it looks like it has very subtle wallpaper in between. Please look at this fireplace. The details of the brick and the fireplace design itself. And very Art Deco chairs, the light, but more important, the boiserie. Boiserie means all of the wood paneling for bois, which means wood. Chrome bolts, my favorite kind of windows. Very difficult to do this in the US. It would cost an arm and a leg, but of course here it's ubiquitous. And notice how they did Roman shades within the boundaries of the window. Simple, very simple pleats and LED light behind the Roman shade. That's interesting. That I had not thought of. See, this is why you go and you live and you learn and you take away. Let's see if Devin has finished checking in. And here's the magnificent bar. Darling, do you have a room?
Yeah, I do.
Let's go.
It's pretty.
Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful hotel. Look at that. I love these bolsters. These beautiful bolsters on this wooden sofa. Knife edge. Pillows, by the way. I'm very excited to see the rooms. Okay, here we are. Oh, what a lovely, lovely room. I wanted to show you one thing here. Notice that in this bedroom that we are staying in, that's fairly large for Paris, by the way, has not a single recessed light on the ceiling. Not one. Nope. What does that tell you? It tells you what I've been preaching to the choir. Honey, did you notice we don't have any recessed lights?
I actually didn't.
Yeah, there's not one. Not one. Because you don't actually need it when you light your space beautifully, and nobody likes recessed lights. And it's not like this is some extraordinary crazy light at all. It has a diffuser in a sense because it has fabric around it, so it diffuses and makes the light very soft. And there are overhead lights though in the dressing room, right?
No, well, yeah, I guess there's a spotlight.
Yes, there's one little baby one here. So I get that for a task light, and it's a tiny, tiny one. But for the bedroom, you don't need it because there will be no tasks happening in here. Let's talk about the lower wainscoting, honey. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's not bad, huh?
Let's look at the paneling. It's very low, just like I like it. And then the walls are lined in fabric and taffeta. That's very expensive to do. I don't require or expect you guys to jump on that bandwagon. And it has this banding here that kind of gives it that sort of detail, that refined detail. Now, I hate cornice boxes more than anything on the planet, but these are approved. They're approved because they're fabric. They're very 1920s, old school. Look how pretty that is. And the corners have these cute little pleats. You could do that easily back home. There's piping on the edges. They are kissing, more than kissing the floor. They're puddling, I'd say, by 2 inches. And let's see what the mechanism is here. Recessed tracks, simple old recessed tracks with a minimal fold, like hardly any fold. Very minimal fold. And then you've got the shears that have their own tracks. By the way, let's talk about this exterior, little courtyard. Hopefully I won't drop my... Okay, so let's talk about the bathroom. And what I like about it is this tub. We did the same thing in our flip project where, well, ours doesn't have a seam here. They have a seam because they didn't have a full piece of marble, unfortunately, but we don't have a seam. The top luckily doesn't have a seam, and it's a drop-in tub shower. And what I love about it is that it has the plumbing fixtures like a tub would on the sides with a handheld in addition to the shower head. That's smart. We didn't do that in our house. I should have thought of that, guys. And then I also have like a little bench area in our flip project. And look what they did. They did a little shelf situation. I didn't think of that either. Huh.
And then I like these sconces too. And then look at this.
Perhaps I need to do that, but we have run out of our Calicut gold. We only had like 2 slabs. Okay, the sconces are genius because they're minimal and they make you look really good. Like, look, considering I haven't slept in 20 hours, I look damn good with this light. It's the light, guys, not the rest. Warm. This is a beautiful warm towel. Even though it's spring in Paris, you don't need it, but boy, is it nice to have a warm towel. That's a must. And then look at these little puck lights. We put these everywhere, wherever we can, but the fact that they're now using them in like hotels in Paris is a very good sign. It means that they're good news. It's good news. And what's this? Look how chic this little button is for the bathroom, right? I wonder who makes that. Yeah, no, these are the new LED recessed lights, guys. We all know what's happening. But look at the shower curtains too. They have literally put fabric shower curtains, and I am pro fabric shower curtains. Why? When it starts to ruin, you just throw it out and get another one. Not a big deal. I would line the inside with clear so that I don't have to throw this out. but I'm sure they're thinking we'll just make a new one. And voila, double bathrobes. Black toilet seat is also a good idea. I did that in several projects just to make it a little bit more Art Deco. You just buy your toilet in any color that you want, usually white, and then you order the black seat, especially if you have a little bit of a black border here. All right, that's the deep dive. Most beautiful day I have ever witnessed in Paris. It is the perfect temperature, I'd say 75. And it is absolutely joyous to be here. I want to take a moment of gratitude. Take it all in. I felt so grateful last night to be here. I feel like I haven't been to Paris in so long, even though it's probably been definitely over a year. And I love it here. It rejuvenates my soul. When I see these details, no matter where I am, these old Haussmannian buildings, pretty much built in the early 18th century, I just can't stop thinking about what it was like here and what it's like today and what it will be like, 100 years from now. Fascinating. We're coming to lunch to Laduree. It's a beautiful pastry and lunch place. And there is always a group of people. There's one in Los Angeles, but it just literally does not taste the same. Like, it's vegan, the one in LA, which is so bizarre. But look, here we are. Okay, guys, it's been a whirlwind. We shopped on Faubourg Saint-Honoré. Yep, something really nice happened. And I'll share it with you when I'm back at the hotel. But we're having lunch at Laduree right now, and it is different here. We used to eat lunch downstairs, that's gone, and they've redone this parlor, which I have to show you because it's so cute, it's so chic. Look at the ceiling details. I'm trying to be discreet in the restaurant and not yell, which is why my voice sounds funny, but look at the ceiling details, guys. Draped fabric that comes together in 4 sections triangularly. Really beautiful. So for whatever reason, I could not sleep last night at all. I was up until 5 a.m. and then I thought to myself, as long as I get the French breakfast, I'm okay. And then Devin's like, no, go to sleep, go to sleep. So I went to sleep, and at 10 a.m., he had breakfast delivered to me, which is really nice. And it was delicious. I'm gonna pop a photo in here of the breakfast I had in bed because I forgot to vlog. It's so good. The food here is unbelievable. And the weather, guys, look at the weather. Let's see what other trouble we can get into on Saint-Honoré. Here's Loewe again. I lost Devin, here you are. Darling, can we go into Loewe for a second? So do you guys remember I saw the glasses at the airport? So I wanted to try them on here. Let me see what these look like. I like them. I like them. What do you guys think? By the way, these are very unusual. They're like a, I don't know, a light beigey color. I don't know about these. There's something cool, but there's something a little gray. Maybe not. What do we think? Pretty cute, pretty cute. Welcome back, guys. I spent the rest of the day walking, 10,000 steps today. It's a little bit short for me. I usually walk even more, but considering I only had 5 hours of sleep, I am excited that I was able to do 10,000 steps. We went everywhere. We started on Rue Valzac, where our hotel is. We ended up at Faubourg Saint-Honoré, and then we went to Place de la Concorde, and then I think I stopped filming because I forgot, because I was in the moment. And the very first thing we did was we went to Hermès. I'll tell you all about that and what happened at Hermès and what I ended up getting when we're back at the hotel, so I can show you what I got. So that's exciting. And now we are walking to our restaurant for dinner. We're leaving early in the morning for Milan for Design Week, so I honestly put on a new pair of jeans from today and a new tank top, but I left my blazer because I don't want to unpack my entire suitcase. We got to like leave in the morning, so I kind of repurposed my blazer. I don't think I packed well for this trip at all, to be honest. We'll see. I'm a little disappointed. This whole, like, not only bringing one suitcase is very limiting because Devin doesn't want me to have more than one suitcase. I would like to have 2 suitcases because I want option. And I always feel like I don't have enough options, especially on a work trip. This part wasn't work, this part was purely fun, but the rest is going to be work. And I still haven't told you about our surprise, which will be coming up very soon. I'm going to share it with you very, very soon. So you have to be slightly more patient, but it's a good one. All right, let's go to dinner. For dessert, which is apple tart with whipped cream. I think Devin's really happy. Are you happy with the tarte tatin? Is it all for me? All right, I'm gonna dig in first. No, go ahead. Let's see how good this is. Homemade good. Okay, guys, we're back from dinner. It was delicious, absolutely delicious. I had beef bourguignon, and Devin had he had beef bourguignon, and I had Chateaubriand with haricots verts, which is with green beans, and it was delicious. So if you guys are carnivores, you would have appreciated. Okay, so as I promised, I'm going to show you what I got at Hermes. So today, I decided to go into the Hermes store on Rue Faubourg Saint-Honoré. I don't have an essay there, and I decided to just go in and see what, if I could get an appointment. And I had asked the hotel concierge, and they said that they no longer help get people appointments because a lot of the concierges were getting money kickbacks. And so Hermes stopped the whole idea or the ability to have the concierge make an appointment for you at Hermes. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's valid for every hotel, but that's what the concierge told me. He said, however, go over there and, see what you can do. And I said, all right, I'm just going to go over there and see what's going to happen. What's the worst thing that could happen? They say, Madame, allez-y, sortez d'ici, vous n'êtes pas, whatever. What can be the worst thing that can happen? So I went in and I waited and I waited and I waited some more. And then I said, I remembered somebody that had helped me many years ago who's not a specific sales associate of mine. And I said, I'd like to see so-and-so. And they're like, oh, no, he's booked. He's booked all day long. And I was glad he was still there. And I said, well, I would love to see him. They're like, no, you can't see him. We don't want to disappoint you. Don't even bother. And I said, well, I'll just walk around and wait. So I walked around and looked at different things. And then I went back, I want to say 45 minutes later, right? I went back 45 minutes later now I'm talking to the reservation desk, the little desk that sort of floats in the middle of the store. And I'm like, listen, I don't know if this person is here. I really would like to see them. And he's like, and he looked at me and he's like, follow me, madame. And I was like, that's when I knew good things were about to happen. So they take Devin and I to this desk area and we sit there. And, I have an essay in LA that I really love, and he always is really good to me, but it's always fun to buy in Europe. because you get the détax, and that's always a good thing. Okay, so let me show you what I got. They asked me what I was looking for, and honestly, I was like at a loss because I really wasn't looking for anything. I mean, I feel like I have a plethora of bags, and I really wasn't looking for a specific bag, but I would have been happy with anything. And so I said, I don't know, perhaps a Birkin 30 or a Kelly or a Constance. And they're like, what color? Quelle couleur? Quelle couleur? And I'm like, I don't know, like an earthy color, you know, whatever. I just kept like mentioning things. And then she came back 40 minutes after that. So this was like a 3.5 to 4, right? 4-hour process. It was literally a 4-hour process. And Devin was being so sweet. He didn't complain one moment of this 4-hour. Can you imagine if you had to go and sit with your husband because he wanted to wait 4 hours for a wallet? You'd be like, I'm out of here. So I really appreciate it. Anyway, voila, she's here. Let me just, I usually don't do unboxings. I find them to be très gauche, but this is a special unboxing because we are in Paris and I went to the flagship store, which is Ruggable Saint-Honoré. And it was just an experience to be able to be there and, you know, take it all in and actually get a leather appointment just by walking in. So if you guys think it can happen, it absolutely can. It did for me. Maybe it was luck. On top of it was a Saturday. And she said, oh, les camions n'arrivent pas les samedis, which means the trucks don't come on Saturdays. And so the everything was très limited. Okay, very limited. But I was very persistent because when I want something, guys, especially because it's like a game almost, I'm like, if I want something, if I went through all that trouble of waiting for 4 hours, it needs to be worth it. Okay, are you guys ready? I want to know if you guys can guess. Sound off below if you can guess what this is. All right, let me know if you were right too. All right, voila. Ta-da! Here she is. If you guessed Constance, you were right. It's a Constance gold. And it is Togo leather. It's got whatever little booklet that comes with it. I got my détax paperwork. And there you have it. Essentially, this is the bag. I like the color. I have a Kelly in this color. I'll be honest, I do have pieces in this color, but I did not have a Constance in this color. And this is a 24, which I wanted the 24. I didn't want the teeny weeny because I feel like you just cannot fit anything in it. And to me, a 24 can be evening or day. Anyway, that was that. That was really fun. Usually this doesn't happen. I'm usually not even really looking at buying things. Well, I take that back. Am I looking at buying things? Always. But I don't usually get things. I save up and I think about it, and I'm very careful about my big purchases. And I like to think about it a lot and maybe save it in a folder. And this time I was just like, look, if we can get in and get a bag, let's just go and do it. And we did it and it worked, and voila. Now, wish me luck traveling all over with it and doing all the détax paperwork, which is essentially nothing. They just give you a credit once you cross the border. Anyway, guys, we have to get to sleep. We are very tired. I hope I'll be able to sleep tonight because tomorrow we're going to Milano, to Italia for Design Week. And that's where we're going to see so much interior design inspiration. So many good things. It's going to be insane. Good night. See you tomorrow. Guys, I hope you had fun with me in Paris. It's been a whirlwind. We were only here for 2 days, and I just was enamored with the Valzac Hotel. I think I will definitely be staying here in the future. But most importantly, now we are going on our main trip, which is going to be Milano. It's going to be Design Week. We have so many places to go. We have so many events, so many people to see. I don't know how we're going to get through all of it within 3 short days. And then we'll be back to Paris, where I'm going to actually finally announce my surprise. So I'll see you guys next week. So if you haven't subscribed by now, guys, I really hope you can, and you will, because it'll mean a lot to me, and I can continue this new little channel. Remember, my main channel is the Red Elevator, where I speak primarily about interior design. This is behind the scenes and a lot of fun, especially torturing Devon. All right, see you guys next week from Milano. Ciao!